We are live.
We are live. Good evening, Sheddies. Hope we're all well.
Good evening, everybody.
Mark.
On this dark,
miserable, rainy, terrible.
We've had a storm down here all day. Although oddly,
I saw that. Yeah,
where we live, it sort of went round us. It's been absolute chaos down here all day, with serious damage in a lot of places, and but somehow went round literally where I live. It just sort of skirted round us. I don't know. It was a normal windy, rainy day. Really, it felt like
mountains in the way or something like that.
No idea. I cannot understand how that works because most of the southwest has been absolutely battered.
I did see. We had a bit last night. Nothing major though, and it's it's okay tonight. It's just miserable. It's getting cold now, isn't it? It's an autumn evening.
Yeah, it's damp.
Dark
at
night.
Anyway, good evening.
Anyway,
everybody.
Bit of technical difficulties from my side. My laptop decided to pack up, so I've reverted back to the old iPhone. So the signal may be bad, it may be lag, but I also cannot see any comments. So Mark, you're going to have to sort of keep on top of that, mate.
I can do that. I can run. So bear with us. We got potentially quite a lot to do, or we got quite a busy evening of chatting and seeing where we go. But bear with us because I'm driving the ship completely.
Quite literally.
Yeah, quite literally.
Not around the Mediterranean this time, though, eh, mate?
Well, we said, what could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly? That should be our motto.
Yeah,
because if it could go wrong, it already has done.
Sean is referencing the storm. There you go. I hope everyone's okay with the bad storm, particularly if you live in the southwest somewhere. I don't know where everybody lives, but I think not everybody.
Sean's Wrexham.
But
Sean's Wrexham way.
Yeah, so he's Wales. Yeah, so hat of the week goes to Rob.
Yay!
Yeah,
that should be a segment. I purposely did it. I thought we were outdo him this week. And the old beard's getting longer as well. I think it might be a shrink back a bit. But it's getting to winter, isn't it? Santa Claus and all that. I got hit by Babette. Oh, yes. Now, we've got a gallery. I finally put together all the pictures you sent me. But I probably lost a bit of the context of what the pictures represent. So we'll show a reel in a bit and then we'll talk about it afterwards. But Adam sent me the photographs of his house when he was doing the tiling in the midway through that storm. Mate, I sympathise with you massively. I think all your tools got drenched. I think it was a disaster. But I didn't put it into the gallery. I thought I'd leave that out, unless you want to show everybody, of course. And then we'll put it into next week's gallery. Well, in fact, not next week. We'll talk about that next week.
Are we?
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, as a kick-off, and I'm sure there's going to be some questions coming through. We haven't seen you for a couple of weeks. And sorry about last week. And me and Mark were talking about this. And life does get in the way a little bit, especially when you're doing house renovations, and Mark's got plenty of stuff on as well. So we had to give last week a miss. And to let you know now as well, won't be available next Thursday either. Back to business as usual after that. I'm at work trip and Mark's got a meeting. So
yeah, I've got a meeting. I've got to go and attend a village meeting that I've got to be in, and Rob's away with work. So it's just obviously life is busy for all of us, isn't it? And it's that time of year, isn't it, when it feels, I don't know, it just feels, why does it feel busier in the autumn? I'm not quite sure. In the summer, but I was just come home and talking to my wife, and we said, you start living just for the weekend because it's so dark. Normally, often we and Dawn would go out in the evening just to decompress after the day. We're lucky enough to live by the sea, but obviously this time of night I go down and look at the sea. It's pitch black. I don't see anything. So, so we sit in. I think
there's a lot of sense in that as well. Thinking about it, it's this time of the year. It seems to be like everyone's running around like headless chickens. I suppose it's the lead up to Christmas. There's a lot of things going on. You've got Halloween, so the kids are out and trick-or-treating, and then you've got bonfire night, of course, and then of course you've got Christmas. So everyone's sort of leading up for that. And I noticed tonight the traffic was horrendous. I don't know what it was. 4:30 tonight. It was raining, dark, and traffic everywhere. Roads blocked off, and there's a lot of sense in that.
Well, I thought, yeah, absolutely. And we're both, there's a lot of, I thought we'd be just as part of the early part of the conversation, and any questions, just talking about, I've actually taken on some work which I'm not going to film loads of it because it's just not practical to do it. But I'm doing up a house, or part of a team that's doing up a house, and Rob's doing up his own house. And I wondered, what we, how we're all, if anyone else has got like this run up to Christmas. Oh, I'd like to get it done before Christmas.
Impossible deadlines.
Doing up or taking on things. I'm obviously part of a group of tradesmen that are all working on this big house, and I could be there for quite a long time, actually, certainly till Christmas and maybe into the new year. So it's taken on quite a big, potentially quite a big job there, and it's all good fun. Rob's taken on an enormous project because he's been doing up his house. It feels like
I'm living in it.
I'm living in it. At least I leave that house and come home, but.
Shut the doors on it and walk away. And that's the good thing about having a shed. You have your shed, you put a project on, you can shut the doors and leave it till the day after. When you go to your house, you're living in it, you're feeling it, and you're seeing it every day. I mean, luckily, upstairs is immaculate, so we can retreat up there. It's like a little apartment up there at the moment. But come downstairs and it's back to reality. And it's interesting you say that of a deadline for Christmas, and that is, funnily enough, my deadline.
So Christmas Eve.
Not many people have got. It depends which year. It might be 2024, but it's still going to be done by Christmas.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
So put your comments in there. If you've got anything, if you're doing things up, I can talk about what I'm, some of the stuff I've been doing over the last couple of weeks. Been flat out busy with work, which is good. It's really good. But it leaves you. God, I'm coming home. As I say, I'm coming home just knackered, exhausted. And I think, oh, blimey. I've been putting in some pretty physical hours as well. I mean, I laid a patio last week, dug it out, built a pergola with a polycarb roof, dug it out. So I extended a patio for somebody. So that was and that was in all the rain as well. So I was out in the rain and the weather, just digging in the mud. That wasn't the most pleasant experience. I didn't film it. You will not see it. It just wasn't that sort of project that I wanted to do. And I was just like, I just need to get this done.
Well, I saw your video, the time lapse of that summer house you did. And
yes, that was back in the end of the summer. That one came out. I mean, I finished that job. Actually, I finished it beginning of September. So
such a satisfying video that really was. I commented on it, but then I started watching one of your videos in the parts to making that summer house, which I think is a good idea. Releasing this time lapse first, then people can watch how you actually did it stage by stage.
Yeah, bit by bit. I'm not. Yeah.
Did you get the concrete off your van?
No. Oh yes, yes, I splashed it, didn't I? Yes.
And you know what? I thought to myself when I saw it, I thought that's a great idea. Just chucking it off the side of the thing straight into a skip. But then you got your nice shiny van there, and I thought I'm going to ask him, has he managed to get the concrete off?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because I was going to put.
I've had more concrete around it since. I get to the end of a job, so and my van ends up. It's just a tip. I was going to use another word, which I won't swear on here. I don't swear on this channel, but I'm not afraid to swear a few times. But I get to it, and then I go right. I've got to sort my van out because it's just. Stuff gets
accumulates
on a big job.
It's a workhorse, though, isn't it? You've got to use it as a tool. Yeah,
it gets covered. And my wife comes out and says, "You need to clean your van."
That's a workhorse. It's like you can clean your drill after every time you use it, or you're going to clean your cement mix.
The tools get used and abused, and then I try and protect them. But they're what they are. They're not. They're stuff that's earning me. So that's part of it. But
I was going to ask.
Right mess.
I was going to ask anybody on your behalf, actually, how do you get concrete off a paintwork on a van? So it's a nice little question to put out there. You never know. You never know.
Look, Dawn has just clicked. Look, there you go. Dawn has just cut. Look, here we go. He never cleans that van.
That's a Christmas gift.
This chat, she's watching.
That's a Christmas gift. That's a Christmas gift, Dawn. Get it to Valley for it. Valley done on his van.
He never cleans that van.
Air fresheners in and nice little seat covers in there, furry dice, and you're away.
I want to say that I'm out there every week cleaning it, but
never will happen.
Is my nose getting longer and longer?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, pigs might fly.
Oh, brilliant. Not yet. What's that? I've just clicked on another one there.
Not yet, mate.
Well. I'm not quite sure what that's referring to. That's me
Mark's in
driving this
control here tonight, so let's see if we can orchestrate the questions. Remember how to do it.
Digging in the mud. It's a there we go. Look, I dance with aardvarks.
I'm digging in the mud.
You've been digging in the mud. Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's
is that for a footings, is it? Or is it for, what's that for? Is it for fence posts? Interesting to know.
Don't know. Be interesting at what that is. Did you get a new laser, Frank? Here we go. That's Sean. That's to Sean. Did you get a new laser? I'm not seeing.
Oh, you get a laser level. Was that a laser
level? Right. That's Frank. Not yet, mate, but it's on the way. Right. Did you? That's where I've just joined the dots with.
I can't see any of these comments, by the way, so I'm losing the track. I'll tell you what, Mark. Do you want to show the gallery first, because we put together these photos?
Yeah.
Just in a quick short reel. I don't think we can talk over while it's playing.
Talk over it, but we will. I will play the video and then we'll watch it. We'll talk about it. Go on, Rob. You want to introduce it because you've collated it, haven't you?
Yeah. So all I've done. A few people have put some photos across of their projects and their sheds and workshops, etc. So I've just put it together in a bit of a reel, and then it's not much context in there. So after it's finished, I'll explain some of the context, and then whoever's put the photos up there can explain it more in the comments. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy the music as well. Hope you enjoy the music.
Just before we go to it, I've just seen, just going back to the comment about cement off your van, Punisher Woodworking has said use a hammer, it gets the cement off.
I was going to say acid.
Acid on there. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You won't be surprised I won't be doing that, but that's a great advice. Yeah. Right, flooded out on a fencing job, dancing with aardvarks.
Oh yeah, wow. Fencing.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to play the video. Okay.
Go on.
Right. Oh.
I talked the whole way through that because it said I was still in the show.
I could see you moving, but I couldn't hear you.
I'll be talking the whole way through because it says that I'm still in the show on my screen.
I couldn't hear you, but maybe you could hear. I couldn't hear you on my screen because I've got the actual live stream up here, and I've got that volume down for obvious reasons because they'll get a.
Oh, you couldn't see me then?
No, I couldn't see you.
Oh. Or couldn't hear me.
A voice. I could see you backstage talking, but I couldn't hear you. I could see your mouth moving.
Waffling to myself. I thought
you were talking to yourself
in the show, so I thought nothing worse than dead air. So I thought I want to talk all the way through. So I'll recap on what I said. Just someone put. Can someone put in the comments? Could you hear me in that?
Mate. Go on, carry. Right, you can talk now, Rob.
Oh, I can talk now. You can hear me now, right? Okay. So
I worked myself.
So the first one. It's a shame we can't play this back. Actually, it's a shame we can't record what I was doing. Anyway, so the first one was who was it? Adam, and he's done serious projects. Serious projects. That barn restoration he did. I mean, that is heart surgery. That's right back to bare bones in it. Amazing, fantastic. Then he did another outbuilding with a partially flat roof. What's the name for the roof where it's like that and then goes flat like that? So it's not an apex, and it goes flat on top. Anyway, did that sort of roof on there. Fantastic. Few of his motorbikes on there, and I think he showed one of his old properties where I think he made that staircase.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. So who was next?
Bill's workshop came up.
Bill's workshop, yeah, proper workshop, true word
Ian's projects.
Everything's in there. So we've got Ian's projects. Did you see his Parkside t-shirts in the shed goat?
Yeah, brilliant.
Banner in the background with all his prizes. He did a pumpkin as well, like a punk. I think a punk style.
Yes,
brilliant. And I think you've done one as well, haven't you? A pumpkin.
Yeah. I uploaded a short. Which was stupid. I did it the other day, and I just basically destroyed a pumpkin with a
frustration out. It's frustration for getting concrete all over you.
Oh yeah. I said to the customer, I got a strange request. It was I said at lunchtime, will you film me carving a pumpkin with a breaker? And she went.
You're not on Trustpilot, are you? Yeah. Are you on Checker Trader? No. He said, yeah, brilliant bit of work, amazing results, but he decided to break a pumpkin with a breaker.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And he asked me to film it.
He asked me to film it. Even worse, some sort of
film it
of yours.
I just did a quick short. So yeah, it was just classic. It was stupid, utterly stupid. But
yeah, it's always a laugh though, isn't it? And I suppose what was the other one? Ian as well. He'd made a little nook in his from scratch with the cushions on top. Nice job.
It's great to see it, and if we putting in those those. I mean, I could put up. I could download some of the stuff I'm doing here in picture form because I'm not going to film it as much. I've got more videos obviously coming out, but so that's a point. That's maybe I can put some of the pictures because I take pictures all the time, but this job is just not conducive to filming very easily at the moment. So
no, of course not. Well, it's like with my house. I'm taking photos and video footage, everything I'm doing, and I'm going to do like a montage at the end because I haven't just got the time or inclination to be making videos at the minute. But at the end, I want to do a really good one because I have time on my hands then over Christmas or whatever. Well, hopefully this year's Christmas. Time on my hands to make the videos, so I want to put them out on YouTube. But
comments here, just looking at some comments on that. Adam has said thanks to everybody. So Adam, thanks. And he's put there, I'm just going to run down these. But someone else, Sean said, well done, Adam. There you go. You can see these, so you can see them. Awesome shot, Adam. Nice job. Adam, still working on the shed now. And then we go down to Sean again. Sean, Bill's workshop.
Yeah, proper. That in it. Yeah, proper.
Yeah, and then we've got but put back by being flooded. Yeah.
Look, I didn't want to show those photos. I didn't know if you just sent them to me, Adam, or not, but we'll put them in next week. So if you want to show people what you went through, it's up to you, mate.
Here we go. Look, here we go. Punisher woodworking. Adam, when I'm ready to build mine, I will call you, but you will have to come to the US.
Oh yeah, definitely. Good excuse.
I think we should have a whole US party. We'll all go to the US and all build.
Yeah, sounds good.
Build, other build project. Wow, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I mean, it's not reality that's going to happen, but wouldn't that be amazing?
You never know. One day, never say never. All that. You just never know where YouTube lends you. Whereabouts are you in the US?
Yeah, where are you, Punisher? Where are you?
Where are you? Whereabouts are you? He did tell me. I do know, and I've forgotten. I'm getting worse at my memories as I get older.
You are all, he said he's just you're all welcome.
Oh, that's a big promise, that is.
We're all welcome. We'll all out there. All fly out on a nice little I don't know, Virgin Atlantic. Across we go.
Well, how many of those is now? How many normally join in now? It's about 20, 25 of us that follow the live. So yeah, that'd be a nice little party. 25 of us. Oh, upstate New York.
New York. I've never been to New York. I have never been to New York.
My stepdaughter's there now, actually. She's there on holiday with the boyfriend and the kids.
Look, door Adam. This is my bloody wife again. I need my conservatory collapsing and a proper build instead. I keep nagging Mark, but maybe I should ask you. I'm being nagged live on YouTube.
That's it. It's like checker trade, isn't it? Get everybody.
Oh, dear. I tell you, I'm being nagged live in front of everybody.
There's no escape. No escape.
She said to me tonight, she said, "Well, we need to do this before Christmas." I said, "When am I going to do it?" All right, I'll have to do it all in the evenings and at the weekend. And she just looked at me.
That's what I'm doing. It's the worst thing. It's the worst thing. You finish your day job and then you go in to do that, and then you go to bed. You get up, same again. All weekend. Thing is, you just got to do it, aren't you? It's not forever, and I suppose sometimes you're going to bite the bullet. And cold winter evenings, I'd rather be.
Dawn, I'm an amateur. He's a professional. Oh, bless. No, you're not. Not looking at that, Adam. You're good. Get him told, Dawn.
Told.
Look, they're all having a go. Look at them all.
She's nagging from all angles now.
Oh, I'm getting nagged from everywhere now. Look at that. Yeah, brilliant. No,
Dawn, you'll have to for next week.
That's proper.
Dawn, I think you're going to write a list down for us all next week or the week after. A list of things that he's promised to do for the last year.
Yeah,
we'll tick them off one by one.
Is this like? Well, I tell you, lot, all you lot watch me and my wife have a funny little moments on it.
You can pay for stuff like that, you know.
I tell you, what is going on? What is going on?
I'll tell you what. Let's do Shed Goat while we're on a roll, yeah. And then you can have.
Let's do that. Look, she's just look. She does still love me. Look. No, she doesn't. That's love you lot, not me. She loves you lot.
I ain't got my glass on. I thought it says "love you a lot."
No,
love you lot. Oh dear, brilliant.
Brilliant.
Right, let's do Shed Goat, mate.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Go on.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so you've got some questions as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
So those that don't know, and why wouldn't you know? But anyway, Shed Goat is Shed, greatest of all time. Can we see it? I don't know what side I'm on. So here we are. We did the first week, and the winners were Scrapwood Andy, Eats Workshop, Sean, Ian, and Adam. So one each on there. Another 5 weeks to play for. So normally our questions are nearest number answers. So because of lag on the broadband and whatever else and Wi-Fi, someone might know the answer, but by the time they typed it on there, everyone's put their answers in. So now I cannot see the answers come through here. So what we have to do is just, when we get to a point and say, right, that's it, then I'll tell you the answer, and then Mark, you'll have to find the closest number to it.
I'll find it. I'm trying to be, so...
I should have told you these first, really, but...
Right.
Okay. Right, so let's start with the first one. Now, let's pick a good one here. I've got a few on the... Right. In centimetres, how high is a table tennis table? In centimetres, how high is a table tennis table?
Straight in. Adam has banged straight in at 27
centimeters. I said as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Adam's jumped straight in. Right.
Right. So what did he say? He said 27, did he?
Yeah, 27. Yeah.
Right.
We have Mishka Snep, 98 centimeters. Sean, 65. Useless to useful, 72. Ken Haley, 85. Fred, I don't do centimeters. I'm too old. That's just
too old.
People.
Just
Jim,
divide it by
36.
2.
Jim Ricketts, 36.
Keep going.
And Idler's Dream, that's Bill, 80. Rod Harris, 130. Frank Williams, 95. Punisher Woodworking, 105. Dawn has come in with a guest there of 120. Adam, I was doing inches.
Right, so we'll do a countdown. So we'll have to get the closest one, I think. So we'll do it from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, that's it. No more answers in.
Right, Adam was the last one in there. 80. Anthony Griffin got in there 80 just before, and Adam got in 60 centimeters.
Right, well, it's 76 centimeters.
76. So I can see Bill is 4 away at 80. 76. Oh, useless to useful. That's 72. So that's 4 away as well.
Oh, that's interesting.
We've got a tie.
We have to go off the first.
76.
Yeah.
I would say we've got a tie.
Well, who gave the first answer?
Useless to useful. 72.
No, someone gave 70. Who gave 80?
Bill, but that was after useless to useful.
Oh, was it? So useful was first then, yeah?
Yeah, after.
Brett was first.
In the order of the comments coming in. So
there's no closer than that after that.
I can't see unless someone else is reading. No, I can't see.
Well done, Brett.
All right.
Brett is on the board for wrong week. Brett. I don't think you'll mind being on both weeks, but yeah, on week number 2. So have you got a question then?
Yeah, okay, right. Here we go. How many spice options are there at Nando's? Number. How many spice options are there at Nando's? Nando's, for anyone outside the UK, is a restaurant chain.
Portuguese.
Pardon?
It's Portuguese, isn't it? Portuguese chain.
It might be, yeah. Nando's. Anyway, it serves chicken and all sorts of things. How many? Right, how many?
Is that in the bottle? The stuff in the bottle?
The stuff in the bottle, yeah. The spice options. Right, we have... right, let's get these up here. Dawn has come in with Nishka too many. Dawn has said 4. Useless to useful 5. Fred 20. Frank Williams 9. Useless to useful 5. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. Rod Harris 5. 14 from Punisher. I've never been to Nando's. Adam.
Oh, there you go.
Mark,
take a guess. Take a guess.
Take a guess. Okay, and we have Anthony 6, Scrapwood Andy 6. Right, we're going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
The answer is 6, and it's Anthony Griffin was the first person to get it absolutely spot on. For those of you who want to know, the herb options, apparently, but I don't understand how that's a herb option. But anyway, plain is a herb option. Then you have passion fruit and mango, lemon and herb, which Dawn always goes for.
Yeah.
Medium, hot, and extra hot.
Yeah, I like the extra hot.
Yeah, well, I go for a bit of hot and extra hot. Dawn goes for the lemon and herb. Anyway,
regret it the next day. Always regret it the next day.
Oh, right, go on then.
Right, okay. Which one should I choose?
Just hang on a second. Hang on. Just put this up there.
Can't read.
Go, Jim Ricketts. Don't do Nando's. My body's a temple. Taj Mahal.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
Right, this is quite appropriate. The world's largest pumpkin in which was shown at the 2004 Canadian Pumpkin Festival. I think it was. So the world's largest pumpkin, 2004 Canadians Pumpkin Festival. This is a good one for you, Fred. How many pounds did it weigh? What was it in pounds? How much did it weigh? Is that right? God.
Is that right?
I just read it and I thought, is that right? I'm sure it's right. It better be right. Google said it is. So it was
Google. Yeah, well, Google.
I can't remember what I got it off now. So
right, here we go.
Pumpkin, 2004.
Right, again, £1,009. That's Ken Haley. Adam, 115. Adam, 325. He's just throwing some numbers out. Eustace to Useful, 120. Dawn, 300. Bill at Idler's Dream, 146. Sean, £127. Pounds. There we go. £127 from
pounds.
Right. Anthony Griffin, 152. Frank Williams, 125. Fred, 612. There we go, Fred.
Yeah.
In pounds. Jim Ricketts, 225. Mishka Schnepp, 700. Ian, £1,000.
Right. So good countdown.
I changed my mind and went Rob. Oh, wow. Right, Rod Harris, 136. Scrapwood Anley, 2,300, or is that 2.325? £2 and 3 point.
I'll do a countdown.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. £1,446.
Blimey.
I know.
£1,446.
That's that?
Punisher's got it. Punisher's bang on.
1446.
Yeah.
Not Googled it. I will. Not gone. Alexa.
Alexa.
We'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
No, give him it. And Ian's.
Oh, this is what we need to ask. And what are your qualifications? That's what we need to ask. If you don't answer dead on, how do you know this? How do you know it's 1,000? How do you?
I've just seen that. Yeah, go on. Yeah, you got it.
Punisher. On there, on the board, mate.
He's just said, look there. No, I just like that kind of stuff.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's good enough.
We totally accept that.
We'll accept that.
And Ian said, look, I'm going to change my career.
Go on.
Mark should do the football scores.
Yeah, he's good at it, isn't he? Like the old, remember Des Lyman? Was it Des Lyman?
On the final score, and they go and Luton Town 0, Wrexham 4. You got to sing your voice up and down.
Yeah, that's what, who used to do. Was it Des Lyman?
No, no. Well, yeah, but he didn't do the football score. Somebody's over, didn't they?
Match of the day. Used to do match of the day, and then he handed over to somebody. Can't remember who it was. Anyway, have you got another question?
Yep.
And I'll do another. Is that right? Yeah, do another one.
Right. Okay. I'm on a food tonight. According to McDonald's official website, how many calories does a regular Big Mac contain? According to McDonald's official website, how many calories does a regular Big Mac contain? How many calories?
Let me guess. You started writing these questions down about 4:30 before tea time.
Yes.
McDonald's, Nando's.
Right, here we go. Sean, 650. Adam, 323. Useless to Useful, 325. Ken Haley, 454. Mishka Schnepp, 692. Dawn, 450. Frank Williams, 275. Ian, 530. Jim, 150. Anthony Griffin, 327. Reggie's got to go. See you, Reggie. You take care, mate.
Take care, mate.
See ya. Great to be here. See you soon. Bill, Idler's Dream 285. This message is held for review. What's that? All that's. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It
doesn't like you swearing, Ian.
He's swearing.
No, on StreamYard or YouTube. We're on StreamYard, but YouTube doesn't like any swearing. There we go. Punisher 690. And Scrapwood Andy 255. 330. Okay, we're going to do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, boom. As far as I can see, right, the answer is 550 calories. So I'm looking that, where did I see the closest? Ian, I think, is 530. Am I right in reading that? 530. I think Ian has got the closest. 550 is the target. It's a bit like Countdown, isn't it? The target.
Yeah. Well, normally we can help each other, but I can't. Yeah, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
I think it's Ian. So can anyone confirm? Sorry, I said that all. Ian's just apologised for swearing.
I bet he wasn't even that bad, was it? I bet it was.
No, it wasn't. He's just said the S. Look, he's the S word.
Oh, is that it? Wow.
YouTube don't like it. No, don't bother us, Ian.
YouTube are a bit touchy, aren't they, with things like this?
Yeah, Ian, it really doesn't bother me and Rob in the slightest. It's just that YouTube doesn't. It censors it anyway. Sorry, I said all that greasy, bad, but yes, brilliant.
Well, I've got my next question. Funny enough, my next question is swearing related.
Right, well, there you go.
Swearing.
Right, I think so. I think we're putting that down to Ian anyway. Even with his, he won with his Ian's a winner.
Blue language, even with blue language, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, everyone's confirming it, Ian. I'm multitasking here, watching the comments. I'm doing quite well, I think. I'm driving this train.
You are, mate. It's practice. You're getting used to it.
It's getting better. Something's going right.
I operated a studio. You just.
Oh, I'll tell you, I'm all over it tonight.
Anyway, right. What a fantastic link here as well, because, as if we didn't realise, this is the next question. I'm waffling. Okay, so the film Goodfellas. I think most people have seen the film Goodfellas. Fantastic film. Have you seen it? Martin Scorsese film Goodfellas.
I haven't.
And you've not seen Goodfellas?
I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen it.
I've asked you about another film before you've gone. No, I don't think you watch films. Do you?
Well, I do, but I'm not like it's not. I'm not like a. I'm not like a. Yeah, I do watch films, obviously, but it's not like it was never the. It's never been the first thing I
do. The top-rated movies. It's for me anyway. It's going top-rated.
Yeah,
True story. It's a proper.
Well, I might have watched it. Someone might tell me I've watched it, but I can't remember.
Glamorized gangster film, but it's a brilliant film anyway.
Yeah.
So Ray Liotta stars in it, and Robert De Niro and a few others. But anyway, so the film The Goodfellas. How many times was the F word said in the film?
I'm not. Ian has put that question up. How many Fs were said in the film?
Who's put that?
Ian just said that. How many Fs?
I've waffled on too long. That's what it was, isn't it? You sort of guessed what the question was going to be. So go on then. Put it out there to everyone. How many times was the F word said in the film The Goodfellas?
Yeah. Goodfellas. Right, Adam, 376. Useless to useful, 999. Ken Haley, 434. Frank Williams, 625. No swearing, Rob, from Ian, 300. George, no swearing, Rob.
No swearing, I've got small.
Dawn, 735. Anthony Griffin, 1,999.
Wow, it did seem a lot. I know it seemed a lot in the film, but.
Mishka Schlepp, 123. Sean, 152. Scrapwood Andy, 260. And we have any more? Any more? Anyone will put any more?
Countdown. 5, 4,
900 3, from Punisher. Keep going.
1. Give the answer. 246 times.
246, and we've had a late one, I think, just at the point of the Thomas Hart. That's my son. My son's in here as well. And some of you know Thomas from a video, so he's been on some of the videos. So some of you have seen Thomas. Anyway, Thomas
has he seen Goodfellas?
Who?
Your son. Has Thomas seen? Yeah. Get your dad to watch Goodfellas. I can't believe he's missing out. Who else hasn't seen Goodfellas? Am I the odd one out here?
What was the number?
246.
246.
246.
So the closest, I'm trying to do some maths here. 246. Scrapwood Andy has got 260. I think that's the closest.
Sounds like it.
I think that's the closest.
Anyone closer by 4? Closer than
Ian
4?
says no, it's 300. Oh, where did you get 246 from?
I got it off the internet.
Hey,
my phone, I'm using my phone.
Right, we have to go with the number that we've got.
So obviously Ian didn't believe me, so he's checked it out.
Ian said back, no, he didn't. He's just, that's the first time. Well, no, it's 300. Well, okay, dodgy site again, Robbie, Ian has said.
I must be. Someone's counting wrong.
And look, Jim's with me. Jim.
Never seen it. Ah.
I've watched Bambi. Does that count?
What's that?
I've watched Bambi. Does that count?
I was going to say Goodfellas might corrupt your delicate ears, Mark. Oh my God. It's terrible.
I can't watch anything more than you. I get really, it's all
Bambi.
Bambi.
No White.
Bit of Frozen.
Lion King can get a bit bad.
There's some dodgy, there's some scary scenes in
What's the uncle called in that? Scar.
Scar.
Yeah.
Scar.
Oh no! Don't watch him. So who's the winner? Who's the winner for that one?
The winner is who did we say the winner was? 2-6. Scrapwood Andy.
Scrapwood Andy.
Yeah.
Hey, 2. He's on 2. Scrapwood.
I've seen The Lion King in the West End. I've been to the West End to see The Lion King. I took who did I take? Can't remember. I went with family.
I about that the other day actually, and they said it's
amazing. I love the theatre.
Yeah.
Not that I go very often, but I do like the theatre.
Back to the Future. I think it's come back into the theatres. Back to the Future.
Talking about theatre, me and my wife next February half term, we are going to star in our local village panto.
Wow! What has?
It is Robinson Crusoe on Treasure Island. So lots of pirates and lots of stupid pantomimes behind you and no it isn't and all of that stuff.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
I'm going to be on stage. Is a character called Squire Trelawney. So I'm a very posh blackguard, and
Really. I bet you're going to really revel in that, aren't you?
Oh, we're going to have a laugh. I'm line learning on top of everything. It's not like I haven't got enough to do in my life, and I'm learning lines now.
Just to add to it, they'll come along with the microphones. No, I don't need a microphone. Yes. I have my voice.
My voice. I'm a lovey, don't you know?
Everyone, darling. You get your runners list. Where are my Maltesers? Where are my M&Ms? My yellow M&Ms. Champagne. Caviar.
Oh, brilliant. No, he didn't. It's Sean. And then we've got, does the winner for... Oh, here we go. Does this winner for Shed Goat get free tickets to see this show?
Definitely. Definitely.
That's brilliant.
Whatever it costs.
Oh, brilliant.
Whatever it costs, we'll pay.
Pardon?
Whatever it costs, we will pay for tickets to see you. The winner will get.
See me on stage being a complete idiot. Yeah, having a laugh.
And I'll tell you what, if we got to, let's say if we got to, I don't know, 300 people watching this
we need to go and heckle.
No, yeah, I think so. I think if we can get to people watching Shed Space, I reckon you ought to film it and we'll post it on your channel. Yeah, that's what you ought to do. If you get 300,
Dawn would have to film.
Watches.
Dawn's in it. Dawn's in it, so she can't. She's backstage. So Dawn is doing it. Someone
you can get someone to film it. Ollie.
Someone can film it on, just film it on the phone, just film some bits of it every so often. Yeah, when I come on stage. That's not a bad shout, actually. I will arrange it. You've got to wait until next February.
Oh, it's worth it. Worth it.
It's a bit of a way off, but
I might come down because I'm going to do a visit to you at some point anyway, so I might time it perfect.
You can time it February half term next year.
Getting everyone to watch Shed Space. Never mind this, watch Shed Space.
You can live stream it from the little village hall.
Get my phone down there. Make sure my 5G's okay.
Oh, it's a local. You know, our local little village. It is really. It's just a lot of fun and a just great laugh being in the community and just having some fun with people who live in the village. And it'll be a few shows, but it'll be a laugh on it.
Yeah, brilliant. Definitely. Fantastic. So have we got any questions?
Chance Shed Space is look, here we go. Punisher. We can all go and chant Shed Space.
Shed Space.
Brilliant.
You want to say to them, you say to them, is the commission on this? Do you realise who I am? Do you realise I am the co-host on Shed Space?
Yes. What? Who?
What? Who? What? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. So we've got any questions coming or anything related to
questions. Get some questions around, maybe doing up houses. Don't forget to do that conservatory fist. Do the conservatory.
What's that?
Scrapwood Andy is just there. Look, don't forget to do the conservatory. Oh dear, yeah, I got so much. God, I've got to paint and decorate my hall, stairs and landing. I mean, it's not like I've got to rebuild my house like you, but
no. But you didn't start off like that, you see. It's like picking wallpaper. Once you pick a little bit, more comes off.
Oh,
and
I know.
Same with doing a house. I took the floor up in the front room to take up to do insulation, realised some of the joists are gone, so I replaced them. And then you take in a wall and you think, I might as well plasterboard every wall. And if I plasterboarded every wall and overboarding, then I might as well use insulation. So I'm using insulation on the wall. So there's not one thing untouched downstairs now. The one window is untouched. So at least then I've bolted braces and done.
I'm going to put this up. Dean has put deals. Tool station. This is good. Deals. Well, we could have deal of the week. If anyone sees a deal on tools and stuff, that could be a good thing. You may have just started something here, Ian. Tool station, free ratchet set when purchasing selected Stanley products. Free DeWalt battery when you buy a select item. Mark, Screwfix, nothing. Wow, just a few discounts.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Question. Here we go, Ian. Spinning the wheel. Here we go. Question. Spinning the wheel to A to Z. The A to Z wheel for tools. Name 3 tools beginning with U, which are small, medium, and large.
Oh, so U, small, medium, large. Uni. Why can I not think of anything? There's going to be some coming through in a minute, I guarantee it.
You name 3 tools beginning with U.
I'm probably even staring at one now.
Is there a
upholsterer's nailer? Upholstering nail gun?
Oh yeah.
Upholstering.
Don't know.
There's probably
utility knife.
Utility knife. You see, this is.
Here we go. Here we go. Utility knife, U-shaped wrench, ultimate toolkit, 400 tools. Yeah.
Ultimate toolkit.
That's like the compendium of games. Under the bench. Unicycle. Is that a tool?
Umbrella. Is umbrella at all?
An umbrella. We've got deals in the middle aisle, apparently.
Oh, I've not been for a while. Go on, what is it?
Yeah, well, Rob's been otherwise engaged doing up, using his middle aisle tools.
Yeah, Parkside are doing it for £10 for
£10. Mix and match any Parkside item between £2.99 and £5.99.
Well, there's some good in there. Yeah, I've already got
4-volt soldering iron and 4-volt glue gun. Brilliant.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I haven't had a chance recently. I tell you what I have been using recently, and I've never used one before for expanding foam and expanding glue. Is the guns for them? You don't really use expanding foam, do you, Mark? much?
On builds, I do. Yeah, not a lot of it because I like to build it where I don't need to use it that much.
Really correct. There is a phrase. There's something like, if you do it wrong, use foam, or if you do it, you
no, the window. In fact, because I get all my windows fitted on the big builds, I have a company that comes in that I work with. So Window Man is a company. They supply all windows and bifolds. Well, they feel when you fit windows, you do use expanding foam.
You've got to have to, and especially in mine, when
you got to.
The walls are all over.
I have to build it with a 20 mil. So the window goes in about 10 mil all round. So I build it 20 mil bigger. So it sits in there, and then you screw it in, and then you fill it all with expanding foam.
Well, the good thing is that when it's a new build like that, it's a lot easier to not use it as much. When it's an old building, it's hard. There's gaps everywhere you can imagine. Yeah. But I've done all my plasterboard, and I've seen recommendations of this on YouTube, using expanding sticky foam for plasterboard. Fantastic. If you ever want to use it in a house, there's probably a lot of plasterers out there who condemn the idea. But the sticky foam, which is expanding but doesn't expand as much, it's not like the normal expanding foam, for sticking up plasterboard for overboarding instead of dot and dab, amazing.
And you don't touch expanding foam till it's dry, because otherwise it just goes...
Oh, it's terrible. I've got it on my fingers now. I've not all over the place. I normally got it a lot worse than that, but
you just leave it, let it expand, and then cut it off. It cuts off or chops off fine once it's dry.
Well, that's the normal expanding foam. This stuff's like the glue. It's called sticky foam, and it doesn't expand as much. But before you put it against the wall, you got to let it dry a little bit first. And I caked all the walls in SBR, diluted SBR as well first. I prefer that to PVA. Like PVA mix. But SBR is so much better.
Well, PVA glue, you basically end up with a second, third, and fourth skin.
You do.
Literally peeling it off. I'm sitting there. I've spent many a time when I've been gluing up or laminating, and you're just peeling off glue.
Oh, it's quite relaxing. Quite relaxing. Well, it's the expanding foam. It takes days to come off. No matter what you do, you just got to wait. Start thinking and getting it off bit by bit. But yeah, anyone that wants to do plasterboard, I would recommend that expanding sticky glue. It works fantastically. Well, they've not come off the wall yet, so I'll let you know.
He's still trying to. That's why your house is taking so long, because you're trying to get all the sticky.
It's falling out. And use it sparingly as well. It's
absolutely brilliant.
It works well.
Anyone else?
Oh, I was going to something to ask you. So I bought an oak table for the house, and it's one's from what company was it? Expensive. They're about 1,500 quid new. And
Furniture Land?
No, I bought it second hand.
I see. Right. Okay.
I can't remember what the company was now. It's oak, and it's like modern style, so it's very thin. It's got really delicate legs on it, but it weighs a lot. It's a really heavy thing. Beautiful.
It's not laminate. It is solid oak.
So solid oak. You can tell by the weights. There's no other wood.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing, but it's like varnished. It's really high quality, but it's been scuffed a little bit. So my plan is to get all the varnish off and get it back to raw wood and wax it, or boiled linseed oil or something like that. So I was going to scrape it off the top. I'm going to send you a picture of it, actually, Mark. I think I'll put a post up as well on YouTube, see what anyone else thinks. So use a scraper to take the varnish off the top, and then probably sand the legs slightly to get it off. And then what's my question? My question is, what to get like a matte finish, if you like, what does anyone recommend? Boiled linseed oil, a wax?
Wax is not. If you have a table, I wouldn't wax it, because you have drinks. It's a lot more susceptible to being marked.
Yes.
If you did a wax polish, it's not that you can't. You can, but you when you put drinks, you got a glass of wine, you got water with your meal.
Yeah. Of course.
It's going to mark it all the time, and you're going to end up with rings and watermarks and all sorts of things all over it. It's not.
The other option, of course, is to be like a matte varnish, but I still think it would still be a shine in that.
You need to seal it properly if you're using a table. That would be my. So Rod has put worktop oil, linseed, boiled linseed.
Oh, they're using kitchen worktops.
Yeah, so here we go. Worktop oil could do that. Yeah.
Is that a boiled linseed oil, or is that something else? Hard wax oil.
Boiled linseed oil. Here we go. Hard wax. Let's put that one up here. Actually, Sean has put boiled linseed oil. Nice matte finish.
There we go. Yeah, because boiled. My right in saying because it's boiled, all the water's taken out of it, so it's evaporated, hasn't it? So if you boil up, that's why it's called boiled linseed oil, because it takes the water out.
Yeah.
Of linseed oil.
Just to put the comments up, Ken, I'd done an old brown desk and scraped it, then used Danish oil. Yeah, it came out great.
Yeah. Was that like a matte finish then? Was it, Ken, when it finished? Was it like a matte finish?
I don't know.
I'd go to a push it as satin. It just looked a bit too didn't fit with the kitchen we're doing. Ironically, we're doing butcher's block as well, top worktops. So I'm going to be using a similar oil on that. Not oak, because I'm not pushing the boat out that much. I'm not making
that's it, Rob. Yeah, that's it, Rob. Sean has put that's it, Rob. So
what, the evaporation from boiling it up? Yeah,
so,
yeah. I'll probably do that. I'm going to do a video on that actually, because that is going to be done by Christmas, so that can wait. But I've got all these little projects lined up to put into the house as well, but I shouldn't have time to do them. So
worktop oil is also, yes, it's food safe, because you can get when you got oil that you can use for chopping boards, so it'd be a similar sort of thing. And I've got some of that in my workshop, which I've done some little because I've made some little small chopping boards, cheese boards, so you can get food safe oil, and that's pretty good stuff as well. So you got there are quite a lot of choices out there. It's just where you go that is hard. It is wearing enough, I suppose, for a table.
Exactly, and that you're going to put mats on there and drink mats and that sort of thing, but you guarantee you have a bit of a get together where someone's going to put a drink on there.
Of course they are. You have a bit of a dinner party. You have some friends around with some food, and you have a few beers, a few wines, and then it's inevitable, isn't it?
It's a beautiful table, really nice table. It's such a unit because it sort of links the front room and the conservatory going through the kitchen diner type thing. We wanted it thin. We really would like a farmhouse old table in the middle, because that's the style we're going for, shaker style. But it's just too big. So wanted something a little bit.
See you,
cheers, Adam. Thanks, mate. Thanks for coming.
Mate. See you next week, or not next week, the week after. We won't be here next week, neither of us.
Yeah. Because it's a fairly slim line. I thought perfect. Don't come with chairs, but I'm going to get chairs separate. We're going for a totally different sort of chair, I think, on that. So yeah.
Oh look, here we go. I like Matt. I know Matt. Well, I don't know him personally. I watched plenty of his videos. Badger Workshop. I like Matt from Badger Workshop. Yes, he did. He did Badger. He did what? What are we talking about there, Ian?
You're not reading it. There's probably some conversation before that.
Right, I was thinking he'd done something. Okay. Well, I've missed that thread of conversation.
The thing is, you look on YouTube and there's 1,000,001 different ideas for you to do a table. So I thought I'd ask you lot, because you give me the fact.
Ian's encyclopedia. He is. Look at this. He was going on about who did the football scores. James Alexander Gordon was the name of the broadcaster that did the football scores. Died in 2014. Wow. Yeah.
Well, he must have done it for years then. I always remember on it in the 1980s on an afternoon at the weekend.
Right, just putting this up, Mark. He actually asked earlier. Actually, I did see that briefly with all the comments have been flying around. Mark, I asked about a DIY. Has anyone done a DIY neon?
I know what he's referring to. It's that flexible neon you can get. It looks like a neon light, but it's flexible plastic. If I'm right in what I'm saying, Ian, it's the tube stuff that's neon that you can shape any shape you like, and it looks like neon lights. You buy it from Amazon, that sort of thing. So, I was looking at getting some myself and having some sign up here or some shed space or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it's great stuff.
Mishka has said, whatever way you do the table, if you publish a video, someone will tell you it's wrong. The wrong
What I said, there's 1,000 ways of doing it.
Oh,
and you 990.
I'm always being told on something or video from whenever, and up comes a comment. And
there is 1,000 ways to do everything. There is.
It's like, no, you're doing that wrong. All right, well, okay, that's fine. No, if you did this.
Look, I mean, there's sometimes constructive criticism, which I love. You know what I mean? Someone gives you an idea, but when someone's being like, it's obvious you shouldn't do it like that, then why are you watching a video on how to do this in the first place. If you know how to do it, why are you watching a video on how to do it? So
yeah, I tend to just okay, whatever.
Brush it off. Right, I think we've come to an end. Got to an hour, haven't we?
We are there. We're just over an hour. So, guys, girls, people, we appreciate just you being here. It's been a really nice. We've missed it actually. We've not been here. We're not going to be next week. So, very much. But it's been. I thought
last week when he said I wasn't doing it, I thought, oh, Mark might risk it and go on his own. And then I thought, no, you've got enough on as it is. You're not going to be going on tonight.
My wife will, if she puts a comment in, she was coming home, and actually when Rob said, because I was actually at that point, I was digging in the weather, bad weather, digging out a lot of digging. With my son was helping me on that one as well, Thomas. I was coming home absolutely shattered.
Yeah.
It was like, oh. So actually,
if your heart isn't in it, then it's going to show. It's going to show in the live stream as well.
We've had a great time tonight, and
definitely enjoyed it.
Appreciate you all and all your comments and everything. And it's just a lot going on. It's not difficult to do this as far as when we're actually here with you. So I really appreciate it.
You make it very easy for us as well. Too easy, in fact. It makes you think what's coming around the corner. But no, you're absolutely spot on. Every week, it's always the same. And like I say, it's a shame we can't be in next week. Funny enough, I'm in Dubai for the week, from Monday until Friday, work related. I say Mark's got all the things on. But the week after, full strong, all back again.
We should be. Rob will be hosting that following the week after next.
Yeah. And then anyone else has got any projects, workshops, pictures of yourself, whatever, email them to me. weekendshedhead@yahoo.com. weekendshedhead@yahoo.com. Get the words out. And then we'll put another gallery again, hopefully next week, or not this week, the week after. Wait till the build up. So put any picture you like. You've seen what we've done in this gallery today. So just put whatever you like in there, your workshop, picture yourself, whatever you're doing. I think we can all get a lot from that. And there we go.
Right.
So, everyone give us a thumbs up if you could. It helps Mark's channel out massively.
Please, if you're watching on TV, go on your device and click the thumbs up, click the like button.
Share.
If you're on your phone, then only 4 likes, as Rod has said. So please, everybody, go onto the devices and click the like button, because it really makes a difference. It's what YouTube work off of. If nobody's liking something, although the views, but that's one of the algorithms that YouTube pick up on, and so they spread it more, and it spreads the love, and it certainly helps our channel massively.
And it's good as well because you're commenting as well shows that you're interacting with us, which is great. What it's all about. So brilliant.
Right, from me, Mark, at the Small Workshop Adventures. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Take care. Cheers. Take care, everyone. Last one, Mark.